Hey guys, it is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible, that is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So I like to talk about business and things regarding business or just inspiration for women in business on Mondays. And today I wanted to discuss impact over accolades. And this is actually something that dropped in my spirit because I will say that I believe we live in a time that a lot of people seek recognition and they seek to be seen and known. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, not that I'm trying to be known or seeking attention, but for those of you who may be new to the platform here, I am a small business owner. I have been an entrepreneur since 2006. And I've owned one of my current businesses since 2008, and it's a brick and mortar business in the beauty industry. I am a licensed esthetician, and I created a skincare line in 2017 called Inez Elizabeth Beauty, and you can check out more about that in the description box. And you can find out a little bit more about me by going to my website, which is also in the description box as well. But I say all of those things to not seek recognition and to seek accolades. But again, I do believe that we live in a time where a lot of people seek to be seen and known. You know, you have all of the people who are on reality shows, which reality shows, to be quite honest, the majority of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are nothing more than sales funnels for the stars. For example, I'll give you one that I've discussed on one of my other platforms. I have a podcast YouTube channel and podcast on iTunes and Spotify and wherever else it's at, where I discuss some things in entertainment and pop culture, reality shows, and maybe sometimes just a thing here or there in politics. I don't talk politics, but you know, some crazy story that may come out about some person that's serving, and you know, and sometimes some things in the religious sector, and just sharing my thoughts on those issues. And I've discussed the reality show Love and Marriage Huntsville a great deal, and that show has created a real cult following on social media. And I think one of the reasons why is a lot of people follow I wouldn't call them stars, but follow the persons, the faces of the show that are on the show. And one of them is Melody Cherie. She used to be Melody Holt, and she was married to a horrible man, horrible personality, narcissistic tendencies, treated her horribly, was unfaithful to her, had a child outside of their marriage. Well, a lot of women connected with her because they felt like they could connect with her story. They felt sorry for her. She had 3 children, had another, so they now have 4 children together, but she built up the strength to divorce this man and move on with her life, and she's doing exceptionally well. Well, she created a product line, and so because of that, she doesn't really need to pay for a whole lot of marketing because it happens for her naturally through her just sharing herself, her story continually, and her products on social media. So those who have connected with her, they buy the stuff. So that is like a sales funnel when you get people to know, like, and trust you. But most people don't have access to be on shows like that. So they have to do things I would call it the old-fashioned way. And when I mean old-fashioned way, I'm not talking about newspapers or print marketing so much, but just paying for advertising, period. And the reality shows are pretty much advertising. So I digress. With all of that being said, a lot of these people, not just them, I'm not talking about just people on reality shows, but a lot of these people who become known, who get recognized, and these different things like that, they may gain accolades and awards and get opportunities simply because of that. But is there real impact being made? A lot of people want to be influencers now, and the term influencer, it baffles me a bit because the influencer title or definition, we should say, that they're utilizing and capitalizing on is I share other people's stuff, and in turn I get free stuff, or they pay me to share their stuff. And so therefore I am an influencer. But I feel that an influencer should be one who really has impact based on the influence that they have put out into the world. So I'll share something with you all. I received an email recently from a former employee, and to be honest with you, she didn't leave in the best way. But she was young, and sometimes people make decisions that they don't really think about. It's not the smartest, but sometimes people just do what's best for them at the time. And when I say she didn't leave in the best way, I'm not talking about her disparaging the business or stealing from the business or doing things like that. But she just kind of quit without notice, and we were concerned and we weren't sure where she was. And then we get an email from her, not the same day. I don't even think it was the next day, because it happened years ago. It may have been a couple of days later, where she said that she was going to be moving to Florida and thanks for everything you've done. Now, at the time, I had a bad taste in my mouth, because I was just thinking, well, you couldn't just let us know that. Why couldn't you give us notice? But again, some people just make decisions that are not the best at the time. And because of the age and the maturity level and just a number of other factors, you don't hold that against them. So I got this email from her, and she was just letting me know how her life was going, right now, and just wanted to give me an update on her life, and was thanking me for the opportunity that she had to work in my business, and she really appreciated my mentorship. And I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that, but I appreciated that. And then another former employee that reached out to the business, she reached out several times through 2020 and even 2021 about possibly coming back to work here. And again, someone that didn't leave on the best note, but similar to the person that I just described. And so I had a meeting with her. My director of operations said, I've had an in-depth conversation with her, and I think it may be worth it to try it out again and see, if it could work. And I said, well, sure, let me schedule a meeting with her and speak with her, and I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know, because I usually entrust the hiring decisions to her, and that's it. So I had a meeting with her, and she just said, first and foremost, I just want to thank you for even blessing me with the opportunity to meet with me, because I know I didn't leave on the best note, but I really admire your business. I admire everything you're doing, and I would love the opportunity to come back and work with you. And I'm so much more open. I'm more mature now. I've had a lot of changes in my life, and this is what I want to do. And I would really be blessed to have the opportunity to work in your business. And we discussed a number of other things that I won't go into, but that is real impact, right? It's not an award that I received or any type of accolades, but that proves that I have had some impact in some people's lives. And it's not because I, am out here shelling out money, so they're just looking to gain. It would have to be more than that, because not a lot of people have the guts to return to an establishment, whether it was to try to work with that establishment again, or even just to communicate with them like the previous person that I just described, because of the way things were handled years ago, when things were handled, right? So that speaks to impact that I am grateful and thankful to say that I have had on these individual persons' lives. And that means so much more to me than any award or reward or accolade that I could get, because the accolades don't last. Rewards, you can showcase a diploma, a plaque, a trophy or something like that and display it. And, rewards, traditionally as some sort of money, and that's cool. But you eventually use it and then it's no more. But the impact that you can have on someone's life, it can really last a lifetime if you do it the right way. So it's really important that if you're going to have impact, and not just seek to be an influencer because I am showcasing these things on social media and I hope you buy it because I use it and these people are going to pay me or give me free stuff in order for me to hawk their wares to other people, so now I can call myself an influencer. No, I would consider myself, being an entrepreneur and a business owner, more of an influencer than anyone. And it's not to knock anyone that's doing that and you're making your money and you're doing your thing fine, but hear what I'm really saying. What I am doing and the way that I am doing it, whether I'm getting paid for it or not, and trust me, I don't get paid to have employees. I actually pay to have employees. I pay a lot of taxes and I have a lot of things that I'm responsible for that we won't even go in there. go to that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I have to deal with, so it's not a badge of honor to say that I have employees, but I will say that it is an honor to have impact in people's lives where I can hear them say themselves, and it's them saying it, it's not me just coming out and saying it, that I have had some impact in their lives and influence that has made them think about things differently, maybe not immediately, do things differently, seek more, seek higher, seek to expand, seek to increase. And that is so amazing. And I'm truly, truly blessed by that. So I just wanted to share these examples to say, don't seek accolades, seek impact. Impact over accolades. So let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Again, I really appreciate you all liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I'm here to share the Bible. That is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until the next time, I hope and pray you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day. And don't forget to seek impact over accolades.